There's a strange little soundtrack that seems to come with my life with type 1 diabetes. The sound of fur-elise ringing out for my pump when it needs a battery or a hug or something. Or when I was small, the sound of insulin bottles clacking against my mother's rings as she would roll the NPH between her hands to mix it up. Do you hear it? But now, modern day diabetes sounds like this. The shaking of a bottle of test strips. It's no secret that I'm a creature of habit when it comes to all things diabetes, and over the last 27 years, I've developed a few little idiosyncrasies that I act upon every time I do certain diabetes tasks. And one thing, and I don't know when this started, but one thing I do every single time I test my blood sugar is shake the little bottle of strips. Like, when I open up my glucose meter, and this is my glucose meter bag, my daughter picked it out, and for some reason I keep using it even though I'm like, oh, I can't believe I have a bag with a bear on it, but I kind of like it, don't tell anybody. Every single time I open the bag, I take out my meter, take out my lancing device, and take out a bottle of strips. And before I open the bottle of strips, without fail, I do this. Every time. It's like a thing that is automatic, and I do it without thinking. So even before the bottle can be opened, it needs to be shaken. I don't know if it's because I feel like I need to confirm that there are strips in there. I don't know if it's because I like the sound of the strips in the bottle. Even if I'm in the middle of talking with someone, like at dinner or at a conference or in any kind of meeting, I just kind of go with the flow of it, but I always shake this stupid bottle. I don't know what it is. It's just this crazy habit. And I don't do this with other diabetes tasks. Like when I'm low and I need a glucose tab, I don't pick up the bottle and shake it. I pick it up and I open it. I don't do this with regularity. And when I'm filling up a new infusion set for my insulin pump, I don't take out the bottle of insulin and then shake it because, well, no way, actually. That would get a lot of bubbles in it, and that would make filling the reservoir a pain in the butt. But I don't shake this, and I don't shake this. Why am I shaking this? Every time. Every time. Every time. Every stinking time. I shake this little bottle every single time. Like a little spastic rattlesnake. That sound to me is the sound of empowerment and an attempt to care for myself and trying to stay on top of the things that are required to live a good life with diabetes. The shaking of the test strips, even though it's this like crazy little OCD habit that I seem to have, it is the sound of my modern day diabetes. So between this and that fur-elise song, I guess my modern day diabetes sounds like a classical rattlesnake. Very highfalutin. I can't help it. It's satisfying in some weird way. Taking out my meter, lancing device, bottle of strips. Didn't make a sound. But I want to go like this!